What's up, guys? Before we begin this podcast, I want to let you know that we are brought to you by Helix Sleep. Helix Sleep, the best in the biz when it comes to mattresses. What up? You guys nervous about buying a mattress online? Do not be, because Helix Sleep has over 12,000 5-star reviews for a reason. That's a 2-minute sleep quiz to find the perfect mattress for you. They're offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/go-deep. We are also brought to you by the legends at Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims peeled, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dinks are looking fresh and clean. Because brace yourselves, dudes. Winter is coming. What the writers of Game of Thrones didn't want to tell you is that Bran was actually in a wheelchair because he didn't trim his balls with Manscaped. Poor guy thought it was okay to trim his balls with a traditional razor or hair trimmer, not sure what you want as a gift for the holidays. Well, Manscaped is the ultimate gift, and they're here to change the men's grooming game, and you can get 20% off plus free shipping if you use the code GODEEP at manscaped.com. We're also brought to you by the new sponsor, the legends at BetMGM Tonight. It's fun to bet on the game. It's even more fun when you've got the inside scoop. Tune in to BetMGM Tonight, presented by BetMGM, for all the hot tips. That's BetMGM Tonight on Odyssey, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. I'm getting some deep football bets. I'm stoked on it. What up? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. And I'm waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh, Lord. What's up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in with the Going Deep with Chad JT podcast. I'm here with my compadre, Jean Thomas. What up?
Boom clap, Stokers.
And we're here with the magician of matrimony.
Ooh.
Strider Wilson, what up?
What up, my freaking dank ass lords, dude?
And of course, we got Aaron back on the sticks.
You were missed, Aaron.
God, great to be here, guys.
Yeah.
It's good to see
Missed you guys.
Where were you?
Living my life.
Amen.
You were at a
Portland.
wedding. You were at a wedding.
I did go to Portland past weekend, but I've been otherwise around.
You went to a wedding?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
It was good.
Hell
Wet,
yeah.
you know.
When's your wedding?
July 16th is the date, but it could change. It's tough making these decisions, dude.
Why might it change?
Dude, we were thinking Santa Barbara, but now my freaking fiance's like, look, but what about San Diego? And I'm like, whoa, that's south.
Wait, she just
We
threw
were
in a
thinking
big
about going
curveball
north.
like that?
It's bad. I mean, that was in contention earlier, but that is considered a curved ball at this stage. I mean, in wedding time, it's different than regular time. You're a year out. It's basically tomorrow.
Well, I gotta say, Santa Barbara for you guys does seem a little bit weird, given that you both love San Diego so much.
Yeah, that's part of it. She loves the Sunset Cliffs. Used to live in OB. I used to live in PB, dude, and freaking just house freaking IPAs even in college at those bars. A lot of fun, dude. Typhoon Saloon, you'd see me in the back room just on the D floor by myself, having a good time, crushing a hot dog, stepping outside. Mm-hmm. So yeah, San Diego's got a soft spot. We have a soft spot in our heart for San Diego. But Santa Barbara's dank, dude. Her family's from out of town. It's
right.
People are going to come and visit. It's legit. It's still SoCal. It's a beautiful, beautiful venue that we've got up there, and we still might do it up there.
You can't go wrong with either, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
They're both great places.
Yeah, we just want to have a good day, have a nice rager, low key, keep it easy. So,
yeah.
Are you guys? And you guys are gonna bring in some help?
What do you mean?
Like a wedding planner?
Yeah, you got to get a planner, dude. We're trying to do it on our own. It's too much. It's too tough, dude. And, we're working on a budget, and that obviously takes some of it. But for peace of mind and enjoying the process, there's something to be said for that, dude.
Right.
Just trying to friggin' enjoy it as best we can,
Well, it's gonna be sick either way.
Yeah, dude. It'll be fun, dude.
You got that celebration of love. You guys coming together, no matter what. I mean, I know it's gonna be sick regardless.
They say
the location.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. They say 50% of couples do not consummate the bond on the wedding night.
Really?
Yeah, I definitely won't fail to do that.
Don't worry about it. I didn't.
Because you're so tired, right?
Yeah, you're exhausted.
I'm going to consummate it wedding day. Schedule it in. Tell our new planner. I think our new planner's name's Kendall Drake. Fucking look. That's a decision maker name. Kendall Drake.
Yeah, that's strong.
I already respect her, dude. I haven't even met her yet. Zoomed with her one time, but calling, I was on my car, so.
You should put stand-up sex in the I-10.
that's what I'm saying, dude.
There you
It's
go.
going to go in, give me, and all I need is about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
About 3 minutes in between, ceremony reception. Just give me 3 minutes.
Oh, you're gonna do it then?
I think so. Get it in.
Did you pick
know.
a song yet to dance to?
Haven't gotten that far. I mean, bro, we're still considering San Diego or Santa Barbara, baby. So not there quite yet. But we don't have a song, dude. Like some couples are like, oh, this is our song. Do you have a song?
No, not at all.
No, neither do we. I mean, maybe like we love Britney Spears. We love Toxic. We love to dance to that. But yeah, maybe we could do like a Britney Spears song, but
That's
just
gonna be
like
a
a
wedding
slow
song?
rendition. No, I'm just saying we love that. You're being very judgmental about that choice. If I
Yeah.
make it. Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you, dude. Thanks, dude.
If I can wear like the bodysuit that Britney Spears wears, and I'll
Be
come back.
sick
and
as
we'll
hell.
just- yeah.
Get an albino anaconda around my neck, dude, and just
Dude.
cruise.
Oh,
You gotta have the
dude.
albino anaconda, dude.
Yeah, and switch it up. Now you have the anaconda, and she's sort of like,
It's 2021, baby.
yeah, maybe she seduces you.
It's gonna be 2022, baby.
Yeah, or yeah.
I like that. That's a good call.
You come with an
Kendall
anaconda.
Drake, you're fired.
Yeah.
Chad Kroger's taking over. He's gonna plan this puppy up and do it right.
I know my stuff.
JT will show up and hopefully enjoy the music. Actually, dude, would you like to DJ? You've got your freaking fire on the
No,
aux
I'm
cord,
not.
bro.
I just. How do you dance to Toxic?
I mean, I would say I have no idea. I was just throwing it out there.
How do you
I mean,
not
maybe
dance
you
to
have a
Toxic
dude. Maybe
is
you have
the
a
better
I
dude
think it's
play
a hard song to dance
You have a
to.
dude playing acoustic guitar and
Like you guys come apart and on the
Taste to your lips,
you go.
I'm on a road.
I know that move. You know what I mean? You know what you should do? I know what you should do. You should do a full like play-by-play of the Miami Vice Havana scene. She's like, "Do you dance?" And you go, "I dance." Or no, first you go, "How do you like the mojito?" "Mojito's great." "Do you dance?" "I dance." And then you like do some cha-cha-cha.
I love that. He says, "I'm a fiend for a mojito."
I'm a fiend for mojitos.
It's a great line.
Yeah. Where would you like to go?
Oh,
How fast does that go? It goes very fast.
I know a place. Fucking just cue Moby. Maybe
Cubans,
just Moby, bro.
It's a good song.
Maybe just some Moby on the D floor.
Havana. Cubans don't like my business. They don't like my passport.
What's going on with you dogs, dude? What's up?
Chilling,
dudes?
dude. We got 1 week left on our project, and then we're done. We're gonna have some radical hairstyles for a
Hell
little
yeah.
bit.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Chad, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, it's gonna suck.
Fuck, dude.
it's crazy. But yeah, we're almost done. It's been amazing. You've been amazing on it.
Thank you, dude. It's been a blast.
Yeah.
It's so much fun, dude.
So
That was
fun.
so fun on Saturday. Dude, the Dong March was epic, dude.
Dong March was.
It was really fun.
It was so fun, dude.
Got a lot of press too.
It did, yeah. Yeah. A few of my siblings sent me some articles. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I see you in a lot of the photos, and I see your brother in a lot of the photos.
Standing right next to me.
Dude, your brother's looking. He's like very prominent. In a lot
Yeah.
of them.
He's got his small dong shirt. He's wearing his, his Hawaiian in honor of you bros and just out there supporting.
Yeah, he's a legend.
It was super fun, man.
It's super fun.
Yeah, it was great.
I forgot that. For some reason, I thought it was 2 weeks ago. I don't know why.
It was last Saturday.
It was last Saturday.
Wow,
Does that
time
sound like a lot?
flies.
Yeah.
Did you see any of the coverage of the Small Dong March?
I did, yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought it was great. I wish I could have been there.
Yeah, you would have been a good ally. Come to the next one. We'll probably do another one at some point. I think they'll sprout up all over the world.
That'd be great.
Is there countries where they won't let you do that? Like, would they let you do that in like Saudi Arabia?
Probably not, dude.
Could you do a Small Dong March there?
Probably not.
No disrespect to the SA.
Could you do it in Venezuela? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Russia?
Well, where is small dong shame the most prevalent? Where could we make the most impact?
I don't know.
There can't be small dong shame in cold places. I mean, that's
Right.
just comes with the territory.
Because everyone's going to have small dongs there.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Scotland. I don't think they shame there.
Nah, they're
No.
cool. What's the weather like in Scotland?
Cold, I think. Cold and gray.
Yeah.
Damn.
Friggin' dreary, dude.
Yeah. Whenever I watch like James Bond stuff, I'm like, I gotta go to London. But then Lucchese will tell us about the weather there. It sounds like a New York visit for me. Like New York for me, 2-3 days, good. I'm out.
Yep.
I feel like that's London for me. 2-3 days there and I'm good.
That's Portland, what I just did.
Portland, yeah,
2-3 days
yeah,
out.
yeah. Enjoy the city, because then the weather will get me down.
Was it sunny?
No, it was rainy the whole time.
Damn.
That's Oregon, right? I've never been to Oregon.
I hate rain.
Yeah.
It makes me feel all soggy.
I do like rain on like, like one day where it's like one day in like December is a good rain day because that's when it's like the holidays are coming and you're starting to get cozy and stuff. Rain past Christmas is no bueno for me.
Right. Yeah, if you're inside and you're doing nice cozy stuff like lighting a fire and roasting chestnuts.
Yeah.
Do people roast chestnuts?
Yes.
I've never roasted a chestnut.
You got to roast it over an open fire according to the song.
And then you eat them?
Yeah, well, I couldn't even. In my mind, I can't picture a chestnut. I don't even know what it is. I know, like, I've heard of a chestnut cabinet. Like, I can picture like a cabinet in someone's house where they're like, "Oh yeah, that's where we keep our costumes." But I don't even know what a chestnut looks like, dude.
Yeah.
What's been going on with you? Got any new hot takes?
Chilling, dude. Freaking. You know what I've been doing, dude? We're living in an era now where everyone's like ordering food, right? Like Postmatesing and shit, dude. And I've been eating in places. Like I go to Domino's, I order my pizza, and then at the end I save and I go for here. The staff goes, "What type of cycle are we dealing with?"
Because they don't even have
just
a table.
post up.
They just have.
They don't have anything. They got nothing for you. They have nothing for you in there. But there's a great one. I'm over in Los Feliz. There's a Domino's over in like kind of Atwater area, Frogtown, which I just discovered over there. And I'm posting up in the Frogtown Domino's, dude. Great staff, just
Where's
chilling.
Frogtown?
It's kind of by Atwater.
That's a
kind
cool
of
name.
I know, right? I just discovered this. It's a compost place my freaking dank ass fiance and I go to. We've been composting, bro. I've been eating in Domino's and composting, dude.
Oh, it's not a restaurant, Frogtown?
No, it's like a area of LA.
It's a neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Composting area.
Yeah, it's like kind of like Echo Park-ish.
And you're making like mulch?
So what we do is when I'm done with like an apple core or a banana peel, coffee grounds, put them in a little like paper bag in our freezer, and then when it gets full, take it over to the compost. Just doing our part.
And you leave it there. You don't take it back and like...
No. You put it there and they like put it back into the fucking environment or some shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's just pretty sick, dude. And luckily doesn't smell too bad because it's frozen.
I thought you meant you and your GF are shitting in a bucket.
Yeah, oh my God. That's what's next.
Dude, I don't like farts, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
But I was hanging out with someone on our crew after the shoot. We were waiting for a van to take us back to the hotel we were staying at in Catalina. And we were just talking. She's super nice. And then I farted.
Just slipped out.
I just laughed a little bit and I farted. I was so embarrassed. I couldn't look at her afterwards.
How loud was it?
It was loud.
Really?
And then I was like pretty humiliated. And then I literally go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry I farted." And then I put my head down and she's like, "It happens. It's okay." And I was like, "It's not okay. I'm so sorry." Yeah. And then she ended up getting sick, so she wasn't on set the next couple days. I don't think it was from my fart, but I didn't know she was sick, so I thought she didn't come back to work because I farted in front of her.
That's fun.
It was really humbling. Yeah, it's when a fart slips out like that, it's just, I know, you feel very vulnerable.
Totally.
It's like the most intimate and vulnerable I've ever felt.
Makes you feel old, dude. Like I bend over to pick up the dog sometimes, a fart will come out. Fans will be like, "What just happened?" "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
And then I was seeing a gal and I was telling her, I was like, "Yeah, I don't like," I told her the story and I was like, "I don't like farts." And she's like, "Really?" She's like, "You wouldn't let like your girlfriend fart in front of you?" And I was like, "If it slips out, it slips out, but I'd prefer if we didn't fart in front of her." And she's like, "Well, then you don't want to really know your partner. You don't really want to be open." Then I was like, "How important are farts to you?"
Yeah.
Hilarious, dude. Amazing, bro.
I was like, you can be open about everything else. You can tell me anything. I just don't want farts.
I would try not to burp and fart in front of like basically all people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
There's the targeted ones that are funny. But he used to make the whole English class be quiet so that they would listen to you fart, right?
It's true, I'm a sick fuck.
No, it's a funny joke.
I go, "Guys, hold on, shh. Here's the thing," and then fart. Sometimes I'd even raise my hand, Miss Sharon. It'd be like reading time. I go, "I have a question for you," and everyone look around.
But you said everyone laughed, right?
Everyone loved it, dude.
The teacher would laugh.
It was chaos. The
teacher would laugh?
The teacher liked it because I respected the uniformity of the process. It wasn't out of line. It wasn't. I mean, it was absolutely outrageous, but it was like I would still raise my hand, and then I would fart, and I try to play it safe. I'd like raise my hand, fart, and then try to just sit in it. And then be like, that's all that I had.
And you said the cute girls in class liked it too, right?
Tane laughed one time, dude. Tane's smart, dude. We'd be in English class. She'd be reading unassigned reading books, dude. She'd be reading like fucking Dostoevsky. We'd all be reading like,
Jane Austen or something.
Yeah, exactly. And smart, dude. And she's a good dancer, dude. I remember one time in Spanish class, we were like doing a cultural week, and she was in like honor Spanish and came to our Spanish class to show us how to dance. Volunteered, dude. Did not do a good job, but remember it to this day. It was a nice moment.
Yeah, I think girls like farts more than we think.
I think they like the confidence that you displayed for sure.
Yeah.
Right. You own the space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was farting too much in front of my fiance for a while.
Right.
And she said, I feel that as if that's desexualizing me a little bit.
Right.
That's what I worry about. That's why I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it does desexualize things. Yeah.
My brother was farting heavily in front of his wife when we were on a cruise. We were sharing a room together, and he's trying to bulk up, so he's drinking a lot of milk. And it was horrendous. It was like loud and just like constant.
Yeah, it's too much.
And I was like, is this what happens? I was like, it was like they were like heavy, and I was just laying there, and he's just and she's laying there too. I'm just
What did you guys think about this Alec Baldwin thing?
That's crazy. It's tragic, man. You got to feel so bad for the director, photographer, and just... I mean, I don't know, like with this armor, like I guess she's a young lady, and
She wasn't like union or something like that.
yeah, and maybe they were trying to cut corners on production or something, and I don't know. It's just
I feel so bad for Alec Baldwin too.
yeah, it's not his fault. I mean, there's safety nets in place before that gets in an actor's hand, and it's just tragic.
He didn't even pull the trigger too, right? It just discharged.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
I guess the gun had a history of just discharging randomly.
Man.
I mean,
But I guess the
don't have it
AD
on
too
set.
had a history of just like of being a little bit reckless too.
Really?
So, yeah. I mean, it's
How do you fall asleep after that? Like how
that's how. Yeah, I don't know.
he
Get
probably
away.
hasn't slept in like 2 weeks or something.
Well, you look at the photos, and all the press is a haggard-looking Alec Baldwin emerges in Vermont.
Dude, you know what's so interesting? I was thinking about, because I was reading articles on this and some other articles, and not even reading articles, just headlines, to be honest. And I used to laugh at the movie Green Street Hooligans when he's like, I fucking hate journos. You're a journalist. Fuck you, journalists. And I would laugh so hard.
You let a fucking yank journo into the club.
Yeah, exactly. That he hated journalists. But now I kind of get it. I'm like, dude, they'll sensationalize. They want to make a career for themselves. And in this era of fake news, I'm like, man, I do have a little bit of beef with journalists. Not enough for the beef of the week, but I get it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
starting to get it now, dude.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is up, dog?
Not a mucho, man. Didn't even party for Halloween, which is crazy. Dude. I used to love Halloween ragers, getting dressed up, playing beep pong.
Yeah, I played Corey in beer pong last night. He made 11 of 14 shots. It's one of the most incredible performances I've ever seen.
That's
and not all
unreal.
the cups were the same size. We had some clear little cups too.
And he was just sinking them.
He just sank everything.
Dude, Corey's a gamer.
is.
He's a gamer.
I think he might be the best at drinking games of anyone I've ever met.
You know who
Yeah.
would be a nice matchup?
My brother versus him?
Or Pelazon.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
Pelazon
really
brings
good.
it, dude. But your brother also brings it. So
Yeah, I was going to say my
Those
brother's the best, but
guys.
Pelazon's were right up there too.
Pelazon's good at he has all big brother skills, which I think Corey does as well.
Yeah, like Corey doesn't miss a cornhole either.
Mhm.
And
He's good at basketball. He's good like any backyard sport you're gonna play. He's gonna be legit.
it's a legit skill set. I can be good, but I'm not like a pro.
But
I have my days.
your backyard football
You don't have to
record
say
is undefeated. He's
Yeah.
never lost a game of backyard football. I played a lot of backyard football with him, dude.
Well, see, the key is I'm not that good of a quarterback, but I'm a terrible wide receiver. So I'm a bigger value add at quarterback than I am at wide receiver. And then we had good athletes at wide receiver, so I just got to throw it up to him.
Yep.
And look, no one wants to cover. No one wants to
No one's
cover
covering,
backyard
dude. As
football.
long as you can buy yourself enough time in the pocket, you can get outside the pocket. You're mobile, so yeah.
You do
you're
the
good
play
player.
that Clemson ran to win the game against Bama in the Deshaun Watson National Championship. You just run a lot of picks.
Yep.
You have guys run crossing routes.
Yeah.
against each other, get the ball out quick, get them into open space.
And the defense isn't going to talk or switch or anything like that. They're going to get crossed up.
No, they got no safety
call.
help.
It's a great call.
Yeah,
Jesus.
they got no safety help. They're getting murdered all day.
We had one of our bros, I won't say his name, but he'll know who he is if he's listening, would keep his own stats in backyard
Who
games.
was that? Ferrara?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
What a guess.
Like his team would lose and he'd be like, I went 5 for 11. I was targeted 11 times. Means I'm an asset. Caught the ball 5 times, 2 touchdowns. 2 of them were for touchdowns. I had a nice day. We're like, all right, dude, you lost backyard football, bro. Like, where are you going to go tell? Where do these stats count, dude? It's win or lose.
Is it tackle?
2-hand touch. But we had our buddies out there who would kind of deck you sometimes.
Some guys would hit once in a while if the opportunity arose. You saw some big hits.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I went to Santa Barbara, dude, one time speaking of Halloween, dude. Epic
I remember
ragers
this.
up there, dude. And you were at the park with us when there's like these random guys were all drunk and they're like, hey, you got, like, it was just a group of us walking back from like eating. They're like, you guys, football, let's go, tackle. And you guys were down, but I'm soft. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not getting hit so some guy can get his jollies off. Fuck that, dude.
My brother was in college. My brother was at the beach with a bunch of buddies, and these guys came up and were like, let's play football. And my brother and his friends were like, yeah, let's do it. And the guy goes, tackle. And my brother and all of his friends were playing like intramural tackle football. So they're like, yeah, we're down. So they just beat the shit out of these guys. And they said at one point, I think my brother's friend Tim tackled one of the guys and knocked the wind out of him. The guy was on the ground, like couldn't breathe. And literally my brother and his friends were like, dude, we can just play 2-hand touch. And the guy had no air and he goes, oh, tackle. He was like half dead. He's like, no, let's keep playing tackle. I respect the pride.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
bro.
If you're going to do it, go for it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always the guy who was like, no tackling. We're going to play baseball. We're playing with a tennis ball.
Yeah,
Nobody's
dude.
getting fucking rocked in this game.
Yeah.
We're
it's-
too young.
It's not
to
worth
die.
it. Dude, I used to foul the shit out of people. I was annoying, dude. When I played pickup basketball, even football too, I would just foul guys. Because if you foul them enough, and it's not a good thing to do, don't do it, youngsters. It just makes you annoying. But like I was like, if I foul this guy like 3 plays in a row, he's going to stop. He's going to lose his will to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because he would just be like, fuck this, I'm not doing it. And I was like, perfect defense. This guy's out of the game.
That's hilarious. You know what it is? It's intensity. I will match. Now I'm a little freaking can't quite move like I could, but if a guy's going hard at me on offense, then obviously I'll match up to his level on defense.
Right.
And like, so if he's coming hard at the bucket, like going fast, then I've got no problem going up and meeting him and like kind of going hard. But if a guy's going soft to the bucket, I'm not going to be like, boom, and try to stuff him.
It's a great
I'll
point.
match that.
And that's a really good point. Yeah.
And in turn, like offensively, when you call your own fouls, so if you're going that hard to the bucket and I go up and I kind of get you, you don't call that foul, bro, because you're going hard to the bucket.
Yeah.
You got to have that etiquette, which a lot of guys don't, and then they get mad. Like the worst guy to play with is a guy who has energy, is going to the bucket, playing hard, and then you touch him a little bit.
Ticky-tack about it.
Yeah, you're like, dude, get out of here. And then it's the
he
worst
wants
guy
it
to play
both
with.
ways. Yeah, that's true. Because I've played pickup basketball and I suck at basketball, but like before the game when I find out who I'm matching up at, and sometimes the guy won't respond, but I'll go up to the guy and I'll be like, yo, how hard are you trying to go here? I'm like, what are you thinking? And'll even be like, dude, I'm just going to run around on offense, like off the ball, set some screens. And I'll like literally tell the guy what I'm going to do because I'm trying to work out like a kind of an agreement as to what our situation's going to be. But then sometimes most guys just laugh and we'll talk a little bit about it. But sometimes you get a guy where you're like, yo, dude, you really trying to go hard here? Like, are we really going to be playing hard? And the guy will just be like, he won't even like talk to me. He'll just like bump past me. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in it now. This guy's a fucking
That's the worst,
animal.
dude. I always get yelled at for being tall. Some guy, like, if I don't get like boards, what are you doing, dude? You're like 7 feet tall.
Really?
Because I'm 6'3", which is tall for like pickup. You basically always play center unless there's like a guy who's really good or something like that. So it's like I'll just get yelled at for not rebounding. I'm like, this isn't practice, dude.
big guys don't like to go down low traditionally.
Notorious, yes.
Like every time I play with a 6'5" guy, I'm like, oh, okay, we got this guy on the low block. We'll just feed him. He'll get some easy buckets. And then he just floats out to the 3-point line the whole time. And you're like, dude, come on.
Going between his legs
Use
3
your
times.
size. And then you get like 5'10" guys who want to play booty ball and we'll just take guys into the block. There was that one guy who used to play when we played in West LA.
Yeah.
Up that street.
He's a comedian. I think he was like, he ran like a show at the Comedy Store. I think,
Oh,
for a while.
really?
Yeah.
That guy had really good post-up moves,
Bro.
and he was like
Yes.
5'10".
Yeah.
And he would just get guys on his butt and then come around on him, and hit little shots.
I had to guard him, and he just would manhandle me in the post. He knew how to position himself. It's really nice.
And we played with like an angry French guy one time. Remember?
Oh yeah, that guy was pretty good.
Yeah.
With Brian D playing that one.
And he yelled at me for taking a fast break 3. He's like, "That's a bad shot." Yeah. I was like, dude, I haven't shot the whole game.
Fucking Tony Parker.
That's
dude.
my one. I'll always jack up one shot in a game.
You earned it, dude.
And if it sinks, I keep going. But if I miss it, I'm just like, all right, that's my shot.
Especially after you get your rebound.
Yeah, if I get the board or if it's a steal or something, like if I created the offense, I'm like,
green light, bro.
I'm kind of entitled to this.
Yeah.
But you're saying, we always thought Dustin, our friend Dustin, and Dustin might listen to this, so be careful.
He's a great player.
I always thought Dustin was the best, like, non-professional shooter I knew. And then you're saying you played with
Max
from Friday Beers.
Bro.
And you think he might be a better shooter?
Bro, he can stroke it, dude.
For real?
Yeah. He wouldn't even bring it down low like Klay Thompson style, kept it up high, hit the shots. And we were playing against our buddy Tyler, who's like 6'7", closing out on him, and he was just drilling him. And I'm like, dude, he's good, man. And Max has the edge on Dustin because he's taller. Max is like probably 6'3".
You think he's a better shooter than Dustin?
They're right there. It's
That's
right there.
crazy
Like,
if he's that good. Because Dustin's like,
both of them are shooting.
if Dustin's not covered, he's like automatic from 3.
Same with Max. Our whole offense
I
was
can't
like
even
run the ball
imagine
through
being
him.
that good at shooting.
It's so nice. I think Max played in college. He said that's like what I did. He's like, dude, I was a 3-point specialist. Like I played it. I don't remember what school, but he's like, yeah, I was a 3-point shooter.
Those guys are athletic, huh?
Yeah.
Is Jack's a good player too?
Didn't play with Jack. I was only just playing with Max, but I'd imagine so. I mean, they're all
Right.
pretty big boys, can move.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got good builds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he good off the dribble?
Yeah, he could cut really well. He could handle it well. I mean, I wouldn't say like he's a dude who has like handles on.
Can
the
he
back.
shoot off the dribble?
Probably. He didn't have to because we were just like finding him open. But sometimes he'd get it, take a dribble, like, head fake, take a dribble, one, hit the 3.
Where'd you guys play?
Dude, a nice court on the
like
west
Venice?
side. Not Venice, like kind of Marina Del Rey, like kind of where the YouTube studio is down there.
Right. Oh,
It was-
interesting.
It was nice. Brand new courts, good outdoor courts, but really nice backboards, glass backboards. Not a double rim, which was good.
Nice.
So it was legit.
We shot a thing trying to be schmoly where we're shooting in it. Dude, we just are bricking everything. And not soft bricks off the rim, like clang. And then it lands like 15 feet from the hoop. You're like, Jesus Christ. But the thing we were doing is every time we missed, we were with a group of people, we'd go, change. Ask for the
Amazing,
ball
dude.
back.
Amazing. And would they be like, no, dude?
No, everyone was pretty nice about it. We wanted more of that intensity, but
You know what?
people
I haven't watched that clip yet.
It was funny. Yeah.
There's a change rule that a lot of people don't know. If you shoot from in the key,
It doesn't count.
exactly, you don't get your change.
Yeah.
If you're in the key.
It's
That
got to
makes
have
sense.
some distance on it. That'd been funny too if we were just hitting.
Layups, change. Make a guy
Layups.
get it for you. Change.
Yeah, change.
Dude, I used to be a good dribbler.
I could see
I
that.
was
You're a good
dribbler.
athlete.
I
dude.
could do the spider. Do you guys know the spider?
Yeah,
Oh,
where
yeah.
you go between the legs.
Yeah. When I was in like 4th, 5th grade, I was like a master dribbler. That
Nice.
was sort of my thing. I was like, yeah, I can fucking dribble.
That's sick.
But then I went to basketball camp like every summer. But then I never grew.
I mean, that's a big
I
part of
couldn't-
basketball.
Dude, yeah, I didn't grow till I was like, I remember when I was in like sophomore year of high school, I was like 5'6". That was huge. So I just couldn't keep up with the big boys.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Are you ready to say that the Russ Westbrook thing's not going to work with the Lakers?
I think I am.
Wow, already.
I think I am.
You don't think they'll figure it out 6 games in?
They got to gel. I mean, dude,
Because this is something we've been debating.
look at the history. I was just really hopeful. It's a name. It's a cool name. But it's like, dude, what worries me more about Westbrook, though, I love AD, but, dude, he falls awkwardly 3 times a game. Like,
Yeah, he gets-
I have
he gets hurt
anxiety.
every game.
Dude, it's unreal. And, like, it's not like a Antetokounmpo where, like, fucking he'll go up. Like, he's so springy and agile and, like, he's amazing. Like he falls down and it looks athletic.
No, he Antetokounmpo plays like a 6'3" guy. He
Yes.
plays like Donovan Mitchell or something.
Yes,
like that.
he's unreal. AD is strong as fuck. He's good. He actually has a pretty good handle, can shoot well. But, like, he just feels a little cumbersome. When he's going to the ground, you're like, look out, there's our future.
No, he kind of does go awkward. And his limbs, they just look like they...
They look a little more fragile. Like, he kind of has a big upper frame. And then he's like, and I'm sure his legs are really jacked. He's a big man, but
Things just seem to jut out when he's going down.
yeah.
Guys, I'm interrupting this podcast to let you know once again that we are brought to you by BetMGM. Guys, you like to listen to all your favorite sports podcasts. You like to figure out, you're doing fantasy. You're trying to figure out who's going to win the game, who's not going to win the game, who's going to get the over, under, all that stuff. You want that sweet action, baby. Well, that's where BetMGM comes in. Miss the biggest sports headlines from the night before? Ever wonder how that might impact this week's bets? Well, relive the best in sports from the night before with BetMGM Tonight, presented by BetMGM. Guys, if I'm making bets, I always check out BetMGM because they give me the up-to-date news. The live aspect of the show really helps me to figure out which bets I'm going to make and help me to lock in on that sweet action, make sure that I'm getting that sweet action that I want. So it's BetMGM Tonight is a high-energy live destination for casual and hardcore sports fans alike. Engaging, polarizing, relevant. Get caught up in the sports betting world with a heavy dose of entertainment. It's everything you want. If you're a sports betting guy, BetMGM Tonight is the place for you. It's so legit. Every detail matters when making bets. BetMGM Tonight dives deeper to help give you the edge. It's fun to bet on the game. It's even more fun when you got the inside scoop. Tune in to BetMGM Tonight, presented by BetMGM. Listen on Odyssey, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. We are also brought to you by the legends at Helix Sleep. Helix Sleep, the best in the biz when it comes to a mattress. They sent me a mattress, and I was like, I love my mattress that I have right now. Do I really want a new one? But then I tried the Helix mattress, and it was the best sleep I've ever had. No joke. It's legit. These guys are the best. If you're looking for a new mattress, you want a new mattress, check out Helix Sleep. Take their quiz that's just 2 minutes to complete and matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for someone else? You want the mattress made for you, and that's what you can get with Helix. They have soft, medium, firm, and they're great for cooling down if you sleep hot, great for spinal alignment. They're so legit, so tight. And if you're looking for a mattress, take the quiz. You order a mattress you're matched to, and the mattress comes right to your door. They're awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 by GQ and Wired Magazine. They're legit. They're backed up by good sources. Just go to helixsleep.com/go-deep, take their 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a customized mattress that'll give you the best sleep of your life. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it. So they're offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/go-deep. That's up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows at helixsleep.com/go-deep. Finally, we are brought to you by the legends at Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims peeled, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dinks are looking fresh and clean, because it's time to gear up and give yourself the gift of shaving this holiday season. I'm talking about the Manscaped Perfect Package 4.0. They got the hygiene bundle. It includes the Lawnmower 4.0, Weed Whacker Boxers, Travel Kit, and liquid formulations. Advanced skin-safe technology. You will not nick your nuts with this stuff. It's good. They also have deodorant for your balls, a Crop Reviver ball toner, all kinds of goodies. If you want to smell good everywhere, the Refined Cologne by Manscaped is a clean and fresh scent designed for the refined or gentleman. So, get 20% off plus free shipping with the code GODEEP at manscaped.com. Get 20%. Yeah, so during the winter, you may be spending more time inside with your balls. Might as well make them beautiful. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code GODEEP at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code GODEEP. It's time to join the Manscaped movement. These products are no joke. All right, back to the show.
Should we answer some questions?
Fuck yeah, dude. It's a freaking party, dude.
Let's do this.
It's just freaking, we're just posting up. It's daytime, dude. Our energy's been pretty good. I was worried about our energy coming in, but we had our coffees. Now we're feeling it. We're vibing, dude.
Oh, yeah.
The vibe's here, dude. The vibe's very present. It's real.
Oh, that's nice. All right, let's see what's going down here.
I am kind of bummed that none of you guys are in costume, though.
I'm in a costume as a Primus fan.
I'm not a big... Oh, yeah. How was that Primus costume?
Really fun. Dude, I didn't know much about Primus. I only knew them from, they do the South Park song, and they do this song from when you drop in on level 1 of Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Jerry was a race car driver. But, dude, Les Claypool, if you get a chance to see him, go see him. The guy, he should probably be my Legend of the Week. He is an unbelievable talent, dude. The way he plays bass, he's just a fucking beast, dude.
That's what's up.
Dude, I like dressing up when it's like a simple costume, easy to throw on. I don't like putting on makeup and shit.
Yeah.
We were just too busy this year, but next year I really do want to dress up as a stormtrooper and maybe wrangle a couple dudes. You know, if you guys are down to join me.
I would like a movie quality stormtrooper costume.
Exactly.
I'm in.
And then we just march down the street.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm 100% down.
You do that?
Yeah.
You have the voice thing too?
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
I want movie quality. I want to drop anywhere from $600 to $1,000 on that costume.
Dude, yeah.
One night.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Then you can use the Stormtrooper helmet as decor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could put that in your desk area.
Wouldn't that be fun as fuck?
That'd be super fucking fun.
Yeah,
dude.
you just throw the helmet on. And
We could
you
help
just,
each other piss, taking off each other's pelvic
Dude,
area, dude. I'll take
amazing.
your little dink out and help you piss, dude.
You would do that
I'd
for
hold
me?
your beer. Yeah, for sure, dude.
You would
That's
do
nice.
that.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you, man.
100%, bro.
That is the best. Like that is the coolest look in the first Star Wars is when Harrison Ford and Luke Skywalker are dressed as stormtroopers.
Yeah.
And they look badass in the outfits, like without the helmet and their nice hair.
Yeah.
You're like, this is pretty fire.
Those Endor stormtroopers are sick that are on the speeders. Those ones look
Right.
tight.
The like thinner mask.
Yes.
Thinner helmet.
All right, first cue. Chad, JT, Aaron, and any other Stoke elevating guest. My friend, we can call him A, has a crush on a girl he works with, but he doesn't have a lot of experience dating or talking with girls, so he's struggling to get her to notice him. They work the same job at our university, but she has the shift right after him, so not at the same time. It's basically just monitoring a room in the library. However, after he finishes work, him and I study in there for about an hour. Do you have any suggestions on how I could be a wingman for him to spark a connection with them, or any advice I can give him to help him talk to her? For context on A, he is not the most social guy, and we struggle to get him out of his shell in our apartment a bit. He's a cool, decent-looking guy, but is the type of guy that likes to stay home and play video games or something. I think the biggest obstacle maybe is shyness, but he really wants to try and go for it with this girl, and I want to know if there's any way that bros and I can help him. Best regards, aspiring wingman.
No, dude, what a great question.
What an interesting question. Yeah.
I think he doesn't need to insert himself into the equation so much. I mean, dude, look, I love that he's got his bro's back. I love that he's fired up. I love that he wants his bro to have a nice connection with this lady. But I think his only role is to step in. You know who gets the girl is the guy who asks the girl, dude.
Right.
So he's got to be the one to step up, not the wingman, like the buddy that he wants to help out, A, right? A, he's got to pep talk A as best he can, dude. Get his confidence up, maybe take him out, get him talk, put him in the field, like we used to say. Mm-hmm. Get out there, strike out a little bit, and realize, guess what? You live. You're still okay. It's like doing stand-up. You bomb, guess what, dude? You end up going, oh, that's okay. I'm still alive. I took my licks, and maybe, you know what? I learned something, bro.
Yeah.
So get out there, warm up, go out, get him out one night. I guess he sounds like an introvert, so maybe it's not like we need to go to a bar, but just have him go talk to a few girls in the coffee shop. Not even hit on them. No goal. Just go say hello to people, dude. Mm-hmm. That's going to build up your confidence, and then he's just got to open up with a nice line like, hey, dude, open up with a funny story that happened at work. Did you hear about this or that? Just get the conversation rolling. Light stuff. And let them know there's no immediate pressure. It's the long game, dude. Build the rapport and you'll end up going on a date.
I love that. Build the rapport. I think just start chatting her up, but don't go straight in for the asking out. I think just start to establish that connection. Like you were saying, talking about something that you can both vibe on in the office, You could talk about how weird Steve is or whatever,
dude,
It's like, dude, what's up with Steve today? And then you start vibing, and then next thing you know, you guys are getting coffee. So, but yeah, it's just like a muscle, talking to girls and whatever. Just get out there and do it. And then once you just throw yourself in the deep end, you realize it's not all that bad. You can swim.
Yeah, I think too, you got to be careful when you're the wingman that you don't like create your own connection with the person that you're supposed to be wingmaning.
Correct.
For.
That's what I'm. Yes.
Like, because if you start going up to her and being like, "Hey, my friend likes you," she's just gonna be focused on you, and then it kind of puts you in this position where she thinks you're like the more outgoing or alluring one because you're doing legwork for your friend, which is like it's kind of easier to be that guy too because then you feel no pressure talking to the girl. And so I wouldn't make contact with her. I would just pump up your friend's tires. I would just everything you do with him, just tell him he's like the fucking best at it, and just get him really high on his own supply, and then hopefully that'll create the confidence he needs to go talk to this gal. So when you're playing like beer pong games, like, bro, you've really improved in beer pong. Like your stroke looks good, and like you're chugging well. And then when you guys are studying, be like, man, how do you know so much about feudal England? And then just keep making him feel good, and then hopefully that'll play out when he talks to her.
Yeah, I like that too, of not being the one to approach her.
Yeah.
Because that'll just make your friend look kind of lame.
It just makes him look weak.
Yeah.
If you're like, hey, my buddy likes you, but he's like shy to talk to you or something.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
That's
like middle school,
yeah.
elementary.
You're kind of just sandbagging your buddy, actually.
Yeah.
You know what he could do? Is he could have a party at his house and provide his friend, because this is college. It's it's very normal to invite someone to a party that you're just knowing. You know what I mean? Hey, we're having a party, come over. He should just host the party, but tell his friend to go invite that girl. He shouldn't invite the girl for him or anything, but just provide a date that he could go on. You know what I mean? Like, if he's like, I don't know, what do I do? Coffee, whatever. Guess what, dude? I'm having a party. Invite her to my party.
Nice.
Done, dude. Fucking
Legit.
beer pong table.
Agreed. All right, next question. Married bedroom problem.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
What up, my dudes? I come to you seeking your advice and arbitration in resolving an issue between my wife and I. The two of us are recently married and have a fire relation. However, recently we have had some issues in the bedroom. From the beginning, I have been clear to my wife that sleeping naked is a must for me. I believe that nudity increases intimacy, not in a sexual way, but also not in a sexual way. This is where the issue lies. Recently on one night, she wore PJs to bed, and this has been a sore point for the two of us ever since. That night I refused out of principle to snuggle her. She says that what she wears in her clothes should not affect her snuggles. I refuse as if I can rationalize one night of PJs that in my eyes it's a slippery slope to always PJs and then separate bedrooms. What do you bros think? Should I forego my commitment and my belief in nakedness and accommodate her pajama wearing in the future, or be steadfast in my opinion? Cheers, Matt.
Dude, I think you need to relax.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The slippery slope argument's like never a good one, but this is
Yeah.
like one of the most extreme ones I've ever heard.
Yeah.
This is like when people used to be like, if you allow gay marriage, then people are going to marry animals.
Yeah.
Dude, exactly,
And you're
bro.
like, maybe. It might happen once or twice, but
Yeah.
on average, I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that sounds like kind of like psychotic to be like,
It sounds
are
dominating.
you wearing PJs to bed? Like kind of controlling and like let her be.
And it does sound like it is a sexual thing. It sounds like
Yeah.
it is his kink
Yeah, dude.
to like snuggle naked, which is not like no one would put that in a book of kink, but
Yeah.
the amount of intensity that he feels around it makes it seem like kink. So
Yeah.
I would just be honest with her and be like, hey, I know I'm like over the top about this, but I'd really like it if we could snuggle naked. But to make it like, to play like this hardball game with her, we're like, if you wear PJs, you get no snuggles.
Yeah.
It's like, that's
And-
taking the fun out of everything.
And to
Yeah.
make it an every night thing too.
Yeah,
Like-
where do
Yeah,
you
what if
live?
it's fucking cold?
So me, we live
Yeah.
in Chicago,
Yeah.
dude. What the fuck's going on, bro?
Yeah. And that also takes away the specialness of it. If it's like every night, it's like that's kind of, if you like are like, oh tonight's a nude night, that makes it a lot more fun.
Sure.
And I think it's cool if you're naked and she's in PJs. Then you're both doing what you want to do. And like that's the best situation is when you're both feel free and open to be yourselves and accepted. Like if you're like, hey, if you wear pants to bed, we're going to get divorced.
Yeah.
I mean, your wife probably has a job and shit and other stresses.
Dude, she has a
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
Dude, put yourself in your wife's shoes if you let her wear them, and ask yourself, what would you feel like if she was like, hey, man, you better be in boxer shorts tonight and an undershirt. I better see you in boxer shorts and an undershirt. Like, and she probably does want you to do that. But like, if someone was telling you what you
She's
could
trying to
wear and
clean
do with
the
your
sheets.
body, yeah, dude, yeah, and your butthole's getting on those sheets, dude. She's probably the one washing them. It's not you, dude. Yeah, bro, you got to relax, dude. Chad just said it straight up. Moving on.
It's funny to take like cuddles and make it into something
Yeah, weaponizing cuddles, dude. Yeah,
domineering
bro.
and mean.
Should never
Yeah.
weaponize cuddles.
He knew when he wrote this in though that we were not going to have his back on it. Like who?
Yeah, dude.
There's just you couldn't ask a friend and be like, I want to force my wife to sleep naked every night because I'm afraid if she doesn't, we'll get divorced. Your friend would be like, what? Like, what
Yeah.
are you talking about? All right, next question. Sup, bros? Love the pod. Whenever I finish nutting, I have an intense urge to listen to some music. Just wondering if you guys do too or if it's just me. I don't have that.
Yeah. I like to throw on clips from Moneyball.
It's a great movie.
That's a good call.
Is it though?
Aaron.
dude,
Oh,
come
dude,
on,
Aaron.
bro.
I'm back, baby.
Aaron's back
It's
in
a
the
good ass
building.
movie, dude. It's a good ass movie.
One of the best
Yeah.
movies ever.
Aaron, you gotta put your, You gotta put your Five
it's
Guys in the nut.
really,
Oh.
it's a really good movie.
I'd rather smoke cigarettes after.
Cigarettes
I
are
don't
sick,
like cigarettes at all.
but don't smoke them, guys.
I'd rather than watch Moneyball.
Dude, vaping is fun after.
Wait, so what you don't listen to music after you nut?
No, after I nut, I usually get philosophical. I'll think back. I'll be very appreciative for life. I'll say, today was a good day. Thank you for this experience of my nut. And then continue on.
That's what you say to your DF.
That's what I say to the universe.
Do you write it down?
I'll write it down, and I have a journal that I keep. It's a Moleskine. I like Moleskine's high quality paper source material, and I think I probably have it written in there hundreds and thousands. I don't think I've busted hundreds and thousands of nuts because the amount of years I've lived, there's 365 days. I've busted tens of thousands of nuts.
What about when you step into the drill factory
Yes.
and then you emerge and your DF is, watching Squid Game?
Right, and we make eye contact, and she knows.
Do you say like, do you give her a smile like, it's a good day?
Mm-hmm. I'll look at her, I'll go, might make a cup of tea, you want? I won't even say you want. I go, you want? Like that, and she'll go, yeah. I go, chamomile or ginger, that's typically what we have.
Non-caffeinated.
Yeah, non-caffeinated teas. Sort of, we like to mellow out with the tea. I like to mellow out after busting a nut,
That makes sense. To my de facto big brothers, hey guys, I'm a 23-year-old grad student from Chicago. I'm writing to you guys fresh off a devastating breakup. My girlfriend of just over a year has decided to call it quits on me. She was the most amazing woman I've ever met, and I love her deeply and will continue to love her for a long time. She was the first girl that made me truly excited about our future together. In the process of our breakup, there was a lot of side picking and drama within my friend group. Now I'm both sad about my girlfriend and have awkward tension with some of my closest dogs. I have a strong urge to completely isolate from my friends. I do not want to spend time with them or talk to them really. I have strong motivation to completely reinvent myself by exploring new hobbies, getting extra serious in the gym and school, and meeting new people. I'm not sure if I'm too emotional for the breakup or if this seems like a good place to start over. Could really use your guys' advice. Thank you for all you do. Dude, I think you need to chill a little bit too. It's okay if you want to take time from your friends and just focus on yourself, but I wouldn't make it into such like a absolute like life mission thing. Like you're just like, oh, I need to take some space and kind of figure out where I'm at and make myself feel good about what I'm doing. But I don't think that means like, that, I don't know. I always think it's like, I don't think it lasts if you're like, I'm done with this life and I'm moving into this life. Like, I think that probably means that the old life still has a lot of pull on you. So I would just do what you're going to do and then just see how it shakes out. But I don't think I wouldn't stress about it. I wouldn't worry about it. I would just more in the relationship, whatever feels best for you.
Yeah, I think it sounds like he's feeling a lot of emotions. And, I think you just sit with it for a while, do some positive things to sort of help process it, do some positive things for yourself. And I wouldn't make any sort of decisions of like JT was saying, just like, I'm going to completely isolate myself now. And, it's like, I think just sit with the emotion for a little bit and try to understand, instead of saying sort of like, why me, like why this happens, sort of try to have the mindset of like, this sucks, but this happened for a reason and it'll take me to an even better relationship in the future, even though it's going to be raw and tender, like a blister on your heel from wearing some sick ass Vans for too long.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I think the inclination to isolate from your friends is just, you have to manage those relationships too. And you just had a tough relationship fallout with your freaking ex-GF, dude, which is tough, dude. So I think he is right. I think he's just emotional from the breakup right now, dude. Take your time, settle in. You don't need to do anything drastic or absolute, like JT said. Working on yourself, studying in school is all great. Hitting the gym is legit, dude. Do that for sure. You should be doing that anyways, dude. And, open, honest communication, even with your friends, dude. And sometimes it might feel like, well, I don't want to explain myself or have to explain myself to someone, but it's like, well, if you care about the relationship and your friends, like, you would, and they'd be happy to hear you, and they're probably going to respond in kind. So just do that. And then if you do go the route of absolute and reinvent yourself, do it by doing something sick, by becoming like a river raft instructor or a bouncer at one of those bars where you throw axes.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
That was really tight.
Something tight like that.
So something like very
where they'd be like,
masculine.
Because then they could describe it. It wouldn't be like, Evan's kind of just disappeared. Like, we haven't heard from him. It's like, no. Evan's throwing axes accurately. And Evan's taking families of 4 down the river 3 times a day and fucking gripping it and ripping it out there. So, you know.
He's a leader.
Do you control your narrative?
I'm going to add something to that idea.
Yeah.
Change your name to Trip.
That's a good ass call, too. It's
That's
a great
good
call.
ass name.
Yeah.
Dude, where's Evan? You mean Trip?
Mm-hmm.
He's river rafting in the Amazon.
Yes.
That's crazy. All right, last cue. It's a long
Also,
one.
just as I may say, as an older guy,
Mm.
I know a year feels like a long time for a relationship, but it's not.
It was only a year? Yeah, you're fine, bro.
Yeah.
You don't need to
Like,
cut off all your
I
friends.
mean, it's important and it's worth learning from and growing from, but it's not.
They say the amount of years you've been in a relationship, give yourself that amount of months to get over. So give yourself a
Yeah.
month, bro, and revisit.
So what about if you were with someone for 6 months? You
For 6 months,
get
then
half a month then?
Then you'd get half a month.
2 weeks.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah, do that math.
You get 2 weeks to recover?
If you were in a relationship with someone for 2 weeks, you get fucking a day and a half, bro. You're
Right.
back out there.
Yeah.
That's what you get, bro.
It
Obviously,
sounds
everyone's
like it
different.
was his first love too.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
good.
So that's gonna do
First
a
cut's
number
the
on you.
deepest, bro.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
if your
the first
boy,
time you feel all that, you're ready to die for that person at like the drop of a hat.
yeah. And if your boys aren't being supportive, you know,
Yeah, it's kinda
like I said,
whack.
like you said, you might just need some time away. You don't necessarily need to cut them off completely.
And
Yeah, he said he was getting judgment from his friends.
And look, dude,
That's weird,
These
though,
are young
like-
guys too. How many of them go to your buddy who's been in a relationship the longest, who might have the most? Understand your friends, where they're coming from too. You know what I mean? Where do they stand? Maybe
Yeah.
they're tail chasers. You
yeah,
know
they're
what I
just
mean?
jackals.
Awkward tension with some of my closest dog. That's weird. Like I don't think. Why would they?
Where they maybe it was a friend group and they
Yeah, are
took
they
her
like
side.
judging him for something? Did he do something? I don't want to suggest that, but like, it seems weird to me that they would be like,
I don't know. Is this guy's name Dan the Man?
Dan is.
Uh-oh.
the
Did he
man,
do
dude.
something weird? Did?
Uh-oh.
I thought you liked Dan now.
Man the Dan.
Oh yeah,
Man
Man,
the
the Dan.
Nice, good
That
call,
Says
dude.
it all, dude. Aaron Beast.
Hello, my friends. First off, big fan. Love the laughs and love you guys bring to the world. Here's a question. Over the past 8 months, I've met this lady that truly understands me and cares for me. She has always been there for me through my anxiety and depression and never left my side. As our friendship grew, she needed a place to live, and so she became my roommate, where we spent every day, meal, and spare moment together. Here's the thing. I am having a hard time seeing her in a relation of any way or anyone for that matter. We have hooked up a few times. Being with a girlfriend makes me feel really anxious, and the idea of losing freedoms or FOMO really stresses my mind. As we have grown close, my emotional connection grows, but my physical one lacks. Could be med related. We are currently at different schools in different states where we FaceTime often and talk daily. She's my rock. I'm 22 and just not very horny anymore, which seems weird because in high school it seems like I was always at the ready. That being said, I'm not really interested in pursuing the ladies. Just trying to figure my feelings out and would love some advice from the boys.
Wait, so who's the first girl he was talking about?
So he had this best friend who they like were really leaning on each other, and then they ended up living together for a while, and they did like everything together, and they even boned a couple times. But he doesn't really like the idea of having a girlfriend, and he doesn't know if he's even like physically into her enough, but he doesn't seem to be physically into anyone. So he's wondering what's wrong and what's the deal.
I would definitely look at medication and get your hormones checked. as I
Yeah.
always
So
say.
if you're 22 and you're not horny,
Yeah.
there's something going on there. And it sounds like maybe he's like,
But there's phases too, right? Isn't there like months where you're like crazy horny, and then there's months where you're not horny?
Yeah. I had boner problems for the first time.
There's always a baseline level of horniness of 22. He's saying he's not physically attracted to anyone, and then he went the lengths to write this email, which makes me think there's probably something extra going on. You know, he's probably a fan, but it's like, it's obviously an issue and it's affecting his relationship. And it sounds like there's this girl that's great, and it sounds like he's in his head. He sounds like he's future tripping a lot, dude. Maybe he has some anxiety, and he's thinking about like creating these unnecessary boundaries for himself. Of like, if I get a relationship, then I won't be with the boys, which is a natural thing to think, but it's like, you're creating that boundary for yourself. You haven't even talked to your significant other yet and explored where you're going to be in your relationship. So you're like, dude, you're trying to control too much in your universe. Just fucking chill, dude, and go with it.
Yeah, he's just got to chill.
You got to just chill.
That's why I don't even think it's a medical thing. I think he's just overthinking everything. Like,
Yeah.
I think you feel how you feel. And then, dude, honestly, with this girl, I don't think you have to make a choice. Like right now, she's not putting pressure on him to be like, hey, be my boyfriend. He's just wondering like, why don't I want to make her my girlfriend? It's like, well, you might have an instinct that she's not the one for you, and that might be right. Or maybe you're afraid of like being close to someone, and that'll all reveal itself in time. So I wouldn't rush to any kind of choice, and I wouldn't even rush to fuck. Like just go easy, baby. Go easy. Everyone's stressed out.
Yeah,
you gotta go easy. Everybody's just gotta take it easy.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
Just fucking take it easy, baby.
Take it easy. You don't gotta do anything. You can just chill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, you had B problems for the first time.
Yeah.
How'd it feel?
It sucked.
Wait,
Nice.
while
At
boning.
22?
No, a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh damn, dude.
But it's because because I had we've just been working on this project and I've been stressed, and so I think that was a huge part of it because some trouble sleeping and all that stuff.
Yeah, bro.
But you like the gal, right?
I did, yeah. Which is why I was a bummer. But
You know what though? It sets it up nice for next time.
Yeah.
You might just be building.
There will be a next time. Dude.
Hopefully.
Nah, dude, you didn't. Come on.
I've never
Did you
had someone.
communicate?
I've never had someone not go out with me again because of B problems. I've always been worried about it, but it's never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it happens, like maybe forever, but even then, I don't think.
She was really sweet about it and encouraging.
Yeah, she didn't care, right?
She didn't care. I cared.
Of course.
But-
That's the thing. We
Of
care.
course.
It matters a lot to us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like sometimes I'll go out with the girl and I'm like, man, I really gotta bone the hell out of her.
Yeah.
I really gotta do a great job.
Yeah, yeah,
I really gotta bring it.
Yeah.
And then like the girl will come in the door and it's like clear she just wants to hang out for a bit, like watch a movie. And I'm like, no. She wants me to fuck the shit out of her.
Yeah.
I gotta fuck her like she'll never forget. And then it's like, that would be great. But it's like, I think it's just how I need to think about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think too, it's like in this like culture or whatever, the internet and stuff, it makes you think that like you just got to be some, freaking Johnny Sins straight off the bat.
Yeah, you watch porn. These guys have these monster cocks and they're hard as hell.
Yeah.
But then, dude, look at their faces. They're all red and flushed. They're all on like Viagra and
Right,
Cialis
yeah.
And
stuff.
watching those guys fuck is like me watching fucking Giannis play basketball and be like, I need to be able to do that. It's like, no, dude.
Well, it's like then you go play pickup basketball with the girl you're trying to sleep with and you're trying to dunk on her.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, exactly. You're like, whoa, easy, bro.
You windmill
Easy,
dunk
max
on
the
her.
energy.
And then you're like, you're gonna remember that forever. She's like, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, Chad, dude, you just have some honest communication, dude. You're gonna bounce back. You're a great guy, dude. That's the thing, bro.
thanks.
Come on.
And maybe you guys haven't found out your love language with one another.
We got to it. I was able to wrangle it.
Oh, then okay.
But then it was just like kind of like a fucking.
When you got a lot on your mind, it's tough.
I had a lot.
When we got a dog for the first time, I was like, I didn't have boner problems, but like it was so in my mind, it was like, all right, let's get the dog out of your
No,
head for a
totally,
while.
totally.
Yeah.
Dog watches, dude. Its little soul behind its eyes. I see little Sonny looking at me. What are you doing?
Sonny's like, whoa.
What are you
dude.
doing over there? What is that?
I wasn't super into this girl, but I was having boner problems with this. She was really sweet though with this gal one time, and then I finally got like ready to go, and I put it in, and the way I was moving, she goes, "This is not what I'm looking for."
No way.
Yeah. But I laughed. I was like, I did appreciate. I appreciate honesty, so I was like, that's pretty hilarious. Yeah.
She was like, am I pushing rope right now? And I'm like, yeah. And I've never heard that before.
Yeah, what does
That's
that mean?
hilarious.
Pushing rope, dude?
Exactly what rope, just pushing rope.
Oh, okay.
And I was
dude,
like,
that's
yeah.
hilarious.
I was like, yeah, and I've never heard that before. That's hilarious.
Amazing, dude.
Yeah. And then girls are like, I think they understand because girls like can be fickle with like their horniness.
Right.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Right.
They go up and down. Everybody goes up and down.
And dude, I mean, just I don't want to say like, oh, men, we have it so hard. Ladies, I think obviously have it worse, but it's like, dude, as far as dudes go, the expectation is that you're like one track mind, sex always. You should be ready to operate. It's like, no, dude, we're still some complicated beings, dude. I've got some fucking thoughts and feelings inside me that mix shit up sometimes.
I know you do.
And the hardwiring sometimes gets crossed over, so it's not like a on and off switch. You know?
We have our animal side, and then we have consciousness, and then so
Yeah.
we're thinking about ourselves as sexual beings and what that means, and that can mean a lot of different things.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right, Chad, who's your beef of the week?
My beef of the week is, I've done this before, but it's worth repeating again because it's such malarkey. Daylight savings.
Oh yeah.
It's coming up next weekend.
Ugh.
I'm pissed. I know what's coming. Dark days more bee problems because I'm going to be pissed about daylight savings. Why do we do this? Why do we voluntarily give ourselves more darkness? We need the light. We need the sun. Our health guru Troy says that sun is the energy that gives all beings energy, and I need it on my body most of the day. And now daylight savings comes in, and it's just, it's I'm just pissed.
Yeah, it's whack. It makes no sense, dude. It's like, it's for the farmers. No, it's not, dude.
Yeah.
It's not for the farmers, dude.
No, it's for them trying to bring us down.
Yeah.
It's like,
some
all right.
states don't even do it. Don't some states not
Arizona.
even do it? Bro, Arizona's got it tight. Let's go.
Yeah. Except I'm always confused about the time there.
Yeah, I agree. I'm always
like,
late
what time
for my
is it in
flight.
Arizona? It's like 3 here. It's like 6 in Arizona. I'm like, isn't that just south of here?
Yeah, to lay over in Phoenix, I ended up crushing 2 burritos, so I needed to eat 2 meals.
Whoa.
Yeah, time was all off. Airport style too. It's the $20 burritos.
Dude,
Where am I? Air One, dude.
I like when you get a bottle of water. You get a bottle of water at the airport. Like it's $6
Yeah, exactly, dude.
for Dasani.
Getting
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Who's your beef of the week, Strider?
Might be for the week, dude. I've had a pretty chill ass week, so I've got to try to pull deep. I mean, some stuff's been chapping my ass. Let's see. My beef of the week's got to just be, dude, probably a neighbor of ours has like threatened to kill people in our building.
It's
Like
happening
murder.
again?
I'm not a target. Thank God I'm not a target. I steer clear. But
your last building, you had somebody wanted. Who was,
I was the Ignacio. No, dude.
that's how Ignacio's boyfriend would scream when Ignacio was beating him, and
Yeah,
Strider
bro.
could hear it through the walls.
Yeah, that's how I
horrifying.
found out his name. And he called the cops on me, like was fixated on me. He did drugs, so it was scary. But there's a new guy who's like death threat, like multiple people in the building. I don't know if like the landlord can do anything.
And they can't get rid of these people. It's unbelievable.
They've been there forever, and like he keyed a neighbor's car, and I'm just like, dude, I see his like he's got a girlfriend or maybe it's his sister. I don't know who it is, because they look very similar. But
She loves it.
she's actually the Rasputin, dude. She's the one like.
She's like, everyone's disrespecting you. Everyone thinks you won't do what you say you're gonna do.
It could probably be him wearing a woman's skin, dude. Whoa, that
Like
just freaked
Psycho
me
style?
out. Yeah. Anyway, that's my beef, dude. With deranged psychos, dude.
Dude, we had a friend who got we're not even like really close, but I know the guy, but he is like pretty combative, and him and neighbor would always argue and fight, and then the neighbor just came out one time and stabbed him in the neck.
Holy
And then
shit!
another guy we know was there and like was a good wrestler and like wrestled the knife out of the guy's hand. But the one guy goes to the hospital, the comedian we know, and he's like crazy. And people were asking him in the hospital, like, how do you feel? He's like, I feel more invincible than ever. I can't be killed. After he got stabbed in the neck.
Unreal.
But the crazy part is the neighbor who stabbed him went to jail for a day, and then they let him out. And now they're back living in the same building together, like 2 apartments away from one another. It's
crazy.
Because they have to like wait for the case to play out before they can like do anything to boot him out. I'm like, we're just like
God, dude.
like we don't have enough protection from psychos like
Yeah,
in our
bro.
society. Like once you stab your neighbor in the neck, you're out. Like
Yeah,
you're gone.
dude.
You're evicted. But
You're like a hazard to society. But maybe it was like his first thing. It was an impulsive thing. So they're like, all right, fuck, man. I don't know. That's crazy.
that's crazy. So he's just tormenting people. He's just terrorizing people in the building.
Yeah, and I found out from a Facebook like thread that the building has, and I was like, whoa. Wow. Yeah.
A lot of crazies in Los Angeles. A lot of crazies.
There is. You know what it is, dude? Los Angeles, the stakes that we're living in is it's fucking raining every day, although it's 110 degrees. It's Christmas Eve, and everyone's got fucking somewhere to be. That's what's happening every single day in LA, dude, and it's just nuts.
It's nuts. Aaron, who's your beef of the week?
My beef of the week could be my beef of a lifetime is LAX.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Nice, good beef.
Let them have it. Let
Damn
them have it.
I just we land on time. I land early there often. I've never landed in LAX and had a gate ready for me. So park
good
that
luck.
plane, get off this stupid plane. I mean, we were so lucky the baby slept like half the flight, and it was amazing. And we sat on the plane for a fucking hour.
Oh, that's the
Waiting
worst. When
for a
you're
gate.
on the runway. Oh,
Yeah.
dude. What
And
do they call
They
that?
trap you in the plane.
Taxiing.
Yeah. And after the hour, we get off in the middle of nowhere and have to get on a bus.
Oh, my God.
actually
So they
go
didn't
somewhere.
even get you a gate. They
Never
just
had a
go, oh, dude.
Was there ever a gate planned?
You had to do the bus?
Yeah. which is another hassle because I got the car seat that was gate checked and the stroller. So I got to get all that on the bus too. Like,
bro, I think like, you know how jails in our country are like for capital, it's privatized, which is whack. That's a whole other rabbit hole we could go down. I think if you commit like a misdemeanor crime or something, you should just have to like work at the Starbucks at the airport.
Right.
Like that will just be such a bad, like just think about trying to park, get to work, drive there. That is punishment enough, dude. That's but you're still doing a service. You're still making money. It's like, does itself. No one wants to be there, even the customers. It's just a bad vibe. And that should be enough jail, dude.
Yeah.
That dude that slapped someone in the neck, you got to go work at the airport, dude.
It's a good call.
Yeah. You just have to drive around it.
Dude, exactly. Just do the loop. And amen to the people that do that work, dude. You're heroes.
Yeah, yeah. And that's another thing that keeps changing too, is like where the shuttles pick up versus everyone else. And now you have, if you're getting a shuttle, you have to go up to departures instead of arrivals, which makes more sense.
Yeah. Good luck, dude.
It just, it made a what was a pleasant trip an annoying last leg.
Shit.
And always does.
My beef of the week is a resolved beef now. So Joe came on the podcast last week, and his beef was Kevin.
Yeah, I heard that, dude.
And then I guess a bunch of Stokers reached out to Kevin, and they were like, "Stop beefing with Joe." And so Joe's leaving tomorrow, and didn't think he was going to see Kevin, but I think the Stokers instigated
that's what sparked it.
The resolution.
Legends.
Yeah. So Joe told me last night. This is just full gossip circle, but it's interesting. I guess Kevin reached out and was like, "Hey, a bunch of 14-year-olds are talking shit to me, saying like I'm not being a good friend to you." He's like, "Let's hang out," and now they're gonna hang out today.
Oh, that's beautiful, dude.
Yeah. So thank you, Stokers, for making that happen. You guys keep us accountable. You really do. Like, if I'm being a fucking idiot, I get messages about it, and I'm like, oh, I should change that behavior. And that's what I've always liked about stand-up too, is that like you say what you're thinking, and the audience lets you know if you're on the right track. Yeah, they'll be like, no, don't talk about that. You sound crazy. Or they're like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Keep pursuing that. And then so it's nice to get and even, when we did our podcast with Joe, when we were fighting with them about the vaccine, like, even though it was tough getting messages telling me what a bad friend I was to Joe, it was like helpful in some ways too, because it kind of made me think about myself more it added more self-awareness to me. So, but I'm glad you guys reached out to Kev. Thank you for doing that. And now the world is back in order. You know?
I didn't realize that's what happened.
I think that's what sparked the resolution.
Yeah, because Joe's like, Kevin's coming. I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude. Stoke Nash, dude.
Watch me get there. They're just yelling at each other.
Oh, they're definitely going to be fighting.
But honestly, that'd be nice. I'd be like, this is how it's supposed to be.
That's step one in the right direction.
Yeah, I'm like, they're back. Chad, who's your babe of the week?
My babe of the week are mushrooms.
Oh,
not psilocybin, although I do vibe with those. I've just been really stoked on these layered Hamilton mushrooms you put in your coffee. Chaga, cordyceps, and lion's mane.
Ooh,
dude, it makes my mornings. I look forward to my mornings so much now because I put these mushrooms in there, and they make you just so like give you like the cleanest energy. Oof. So I'll just have a coffee. I love waking up early, so it'll be like 5 a.m. Have a coffee with some mushrooms in there and just read for like 20 minutes.
That's a beautiful morning.
It's euphoric.
It's your you time, dude. That's your zen.
It's my you time, yeah. So I'm just really hyped on mushrooms right now. Mushrooms are a miracle of nature, not just for having a sick ass trip, but also just for boosting your morning and your early morning stoke.
Is reishi a mushroom? Reishi, is that one? Reishi?
No, that's a friend of ours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good guy. Funny comedian.
Yeah.
Oh, he's legit? Okay,
yeah.
sick. Does he do shrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, tight. That must be where I got my wires crossed.
One time we did mushrooms at the park together, and he walked around with like a staff leading us.
Amazing,
awesome.
dude.
Handoff.
You need a guide like that.
He was great.
That's great, yeah.
And then we were with Phil, who's kind of a, wild card. And first, he's like, hey, go. He's like, hit on those girls in their car. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I feel like I'm bothering him. And he goes, of course you're bothering him. And then me and him went into 7-Eleven, and we bought a bunch of like ice cream and shit. Kind of like a tough dude. And we bring the food to the counter to pay for it. And the guy goes, $11. I goes, it's not $11. We didn't buy that much food. And then I'm like, Yeah, we did, dude. It's $11. I go to pull out my credit card. He's like, put your credit card away. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm paying for it. He's like, it's not $11. I was like, it is $11. So I pay for it. I was like pissed. I pay for it. And then the guy there's like, do you want a bag? He goes, yeah, we want a bag. And the guy's like, it's a 50 cents for a bag. And then he just stares at him. The guy goes, you can have the bag for free.
Dude,
Gives us
amazing.
the bag. We walk out. I don't put the food in the bag. I just grab it. We walk outside and without thinking, just throws the bag away. And then I go, dude, you just like strong arm that guy for the bag. And he looks at me. He's like, what are you even talking about? He had no idea he'd even done it. He was just operating on pure instinct. That's just how he approaches the world. He didn't even think about it. And I was like, dude, you're a different kind of dude. And then we wrestled and he fucking manhandled me. He's a really good fighter. Yeah, what a beast. Who's your baby of the week, Aaron?
My baby of the week is the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, dude.
They're getting it done in the World Series. Hopefully tonight they just knock out Houston because nobody outside of Houston, Texas wants to see
Correct.
the Astros win the World Series.
My friend Grady
Cheetahs.
has a hot take on it. He goes, I want the Astros to win. I like that it's a comeback story from them cheating. And he goes, and I like that they cheated. I was like,
Amazing.
interesting, dude. Interesting.
What a savage.
take.
I mean, there is that side of it, certainly. Like, if you don't like the Dodgers at all, it's like, well, they're just proving that they are actually a legitimate team, which they always were. You know, they just had an advantage, but they were always a legitimate team. But yeah, I still just want to see them lose.
I thought they were going to fall off a cliff more. Because I was like,
I don't think they
I
were
don't-
that reliant on it.
right. It
And
was
you
giving
can't
them
be.
like 2 extra hits a game or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's like you still got to put bat to ball no matter what if you know it's coming.
I can't believe people still cheat. Dude, it was crazy too. I watched Aroldis Chapman highlights of him throwing like 105.
Mm-hmm.
The craziest part about it is guys make contact. On all the fastest pitches in history,
Mm-hmm.
the hitters make it's either a ball or the guy makes contact. Like it's better to throw 93 with like control
Mm-hmm.
than to just like, break the
Yeah, if you
the
throw
radar gun.
if you throw straight, I mean, someone can lean out in front of it and
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable
And
to
you're-
make
and you're
contact
supplying-
on 105.
you're supplying a lot of the energy too.
Maybe
That's
it's
the
good to have that range of 105 so that it makes 90 look that much different.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
Oh, yeah. If he throws a breaking ball after throwing, that's true. The next pitch is probably always a strike.
Yeah.
Because you make contact on 105 and then he throws a change up and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
your body can't handle that.
Brain just is like, whoa.
Yeah. You think the Braves are going to win?
I think so. I mean,
Are they up
it's-
2-0?
They're up 3-1.
Whoa, it's over.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe
they definitely
not,
want to
though.
get it done
Maybe
in
not.
Atlanta tonight because then otherwise they got to go back to Houston and win 2 in a row.
And they don't even have Acuna playing, right? He's hurt.
Acuna's been out since June with ACL.
And he's basically Freeman might be their best player, but Acuna's right there.
Yeah, Acuna's obviously one of the best, like a 40-40 type guy. But they rebuilt the whole outfield. They got Jock Peterson, Adam Duvall, Jorge Soler,
They just got monsters.
all just mashers. Duvall's hit 40 home runs this year.
Crazy.
It's like who even is that? And then they have Eddie Rosario, who's like a afterthought when he's like the hottest hitter in baseball right now. So it's bananas.
Big ups to our boy Bregman, who was on here.
Oh, dude. Nice.
Yeah. Who's your baby of the week?
My baby of the week's got to be my dank ass fiance, dude. We like to do a couple's costume for Halloween, and we did Cruella DeVille, and my costume was
Dalmatian.
in a Dalmatian, and Sonny was a
I
Dalmatian
forgot.
too.
I did actually see that, but I also forgot and was just guessing.
Dude, yeah, that was Old Glory, dude, and I was just fired up because my costume was basically a t-shirt, dude, and I was like, that's pretty sick. I can take a leak, no problem. I mean, I would have gone the extra mile, so I was just stoked that she's like, this year, you're posting up in a t-shirt, it's all good. And I was like, thank you. And my fiance looks super sexy, in her costume, so that was sick as hell. And just just fired up that I was able to post up comfortably, take leaks very easily, get my buzz on, and basically a sick ass shirt, hoodie, and jeans.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, my baby of the week is I always go to this coffee shop on Dante that used to be
Oh yeah, had that coffee this morning.
that's your regular spot. They have good like Danish options or what do you call that
Oh, yeah,
stuff?
pastries.
Pastry options. But they're almost always out of the almond croissant by the time I get there, which is really frustrating. So then after like 6 months of going there, one of the baristas goes, "Hey, we get these from La Chiquette on Melrose, which isn't far away." And then I was like, what? And I don't think they told me because they didn't want to lose my business, I go over there. They got almond croissants for days. They're
Let's
never
go.
out. So now I'm going from getting 1 a day to 2 a day. I'm going nuts with it.
Ooh.
But then I go in there the last couple days, and I'm like, what's this quiche situation you got going on? They're like, this one's tuna and Parmesan. Sounds kind of gross. Best thing I've ever had.
Really?
I love it to death. So my baby of the week is the tuna and Parmesan quiche at La Chaquette. It's very good.
I love that.
Chad, who's your legend of the week?
My legend of the week is this new EDM artist I discovered last night, thanks to Corey Lacosic, Earthen Days. Just some nice deep house. I love when you just throw on some deep house and you just want to start shaking your booty. And that's what I want to do when I listen to these guys, and it fires me up. Earthen Days, what up? Stoked I found you guys. I was cranking you guys at the gym this morning, and you better believe I was dancing on that treadmill. You better believe it.
Deep house is probably some good post jack off music.
Dude,
You know?
fire call. I never even thought about that.
I think I could see that. Put on some deep house after I be a nut.
Dude, the combo of Moneyball clips and deep house.
Dude, that could be a YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's a lot of good
great
stuff.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Just Moneyball to deep house, and just like maybe make them 15-minute just chill out, mellow mood post nut music YouTube
And maybe
channel.
some post-nut testimonials. Like,
Oh, dude, that's great.
yeah.
We should probably do a video like that and be like,
Here's
dude,
what-
I just jacked off. It was sick.
Lacosic's a beast with the music recs too.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's got a good Burning Man set.
he was funny, man. I guess someone else was playing the music at the party last night.
Yeah.
So that he kept having to people I think it's Corey's girlfriend kept going up to him and she was like, the music has to change. And Corey was like, I know. He's like, I'm being political.
Yeah.
I went up and I talked to them and I said, the music's great. That's step one.
Yeah.
Step two is I say, hey, can I put on one song? I'm going to make sure it's a request so it doesn't feel like it's me taking over. Step three, I use my phone for the one song and then I just start playing my playlist. His girlfriend was like, good idea. And I was like,
genius.
I was like, dude, this guy is thinking.
He's like the eunuch guy on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and he curates the party and he takes curating the party very seriously as to the vibe and what's going on. And just watching him operate slowly and strategically, I was like, this guy, I love his passion.
Dude, that's genius, man. Corey does curate a nice vibe.
He's the best. We played board games with him before that at a bar and he had some
I was
great
so
games.
jealous of that. Fuck.
Have you played Catchphrase?
Yeah, great game. You pass around the thing.
What
We used
was
to
it?
play that all the time.
I think it was different. Aaron, who's your legend of the week?
Oh, I thought we were still talking catchphrase.
It was a different game.
I don't know.
Catchphrase, code words.
Wasn't it?
Code word. What's the one where you have to draw connections and then there's a bunch of little flat cards with a word on it and you have to give them a description of the word and then they put a card down on it?
I think that's code names.
Code names.
Dang.
You can't say the word, but you have to kind of get it to them.
That sounds tight.
Yeah.
Who's your legend of the week?
My legend of the week's my daughter Ruby.
Oh, that's nice.
She had her first flight to Portland and back. She's 10 months now, almost 11 months. And for her to have not been a real major pain in the ass is amazing. Everyone around us was like, she's the best baby we've ever flown with.
Let's go.
I'm still suffering from that flight. My ears are still fucked up. But
Oh, yeah, dude.
she's amazing. She just handled it in stride. There was turbulence. She was totally psyched about that.
That's like being rocked. She loves that. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
great. I'm being comforted.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, just never melted down. Just, even when she was a little tired, a little fussy, still held in there like a champ. It's great.
Did she shit on the plane?
Right before we got on, because we got to the airport late. We were worried we were going to miss our flight because we were so late. But then she's front of the line.
Yes.
People with
extra
small children,
time.
back off, Afghanistan vet. It's me and the baby.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, there weren't any, but yeah. So that was one thing that we got to do at least was get her cleaned up before
Nice.
flight. But we would have rather done it in the terminal. Yeah,
Of course.
bathrooms, the full size bathroom. Jeez. But yeah.
Legend.
Who's your legend?
My legend of the week is this security guard from the Small Dong March. It was funny. I was just posting up there, and
Dude, that guy was a legend.
dude, he was so great. And he goes, dude, his friends were making fun, we're joking around because you guys were filming it really well and sort of documenting the event, which is going to be pretty cool. And he saw a camera there, and he was like, one of his buddies was razzing him. He goes, hey, he looks like Son of Sam. And he pulls up a picture, and then the guy pulled up the picture himself. He goes, yeah, dude, I look like Son of Sam. Check
David
it out.
Berkowitz?
Yeah, is that the killer's name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he was just posing next to his police sketch thing, and he's like, yeah, I do. Do you guys need that look? It was so funny, dude.
Hilarious.
And then he told me about something I never heard of called the 21-foot rule when it comes to weaponry and firearms. You know what that is? If you're at 21 feet away, you have a better chance of taking the person out than getting shot. So, they're always trying to get within 21 or be like outside of that if you're armed, so someone can't get in close of you. It goes back to what Pacino says.
Knife.
You charge.
Knife, you run.
Yeah.
Gun,
You charge. And that's what he's talking about, the 21-foot rule, because it's like the way the brain can talk to the eye and fucking get the hand to go up and like click it out of the holster, someone will be on you quick enough.
Tough choice to make.
Very tough. So I learned about that, which was sick.
Yeah.
That is sick.
Yeah, dude's a legend.
21 feet. Okay.
My legend of the week is Saffron Burrows. I think I meant for this to be my babe. I started watching You season 3. Just jumped straight into season 3. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I'll catch episodes here and there.
Dude, the grandma in it is like 35. That's the actress who plays it, Saffron Burrows. I was watching it. I was like, who is that? And the person I was with was like, that's the grandma. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's not a fucking grandma, dude.
Is she in Troy?
Yeah, she's Eric Bana's wife in it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I think she's 49 in real life, so it's
Eric Bana's
plausible.
wife?
Yeah,
Dude, smoke.
but she looks like 20. I'm like, and then it just made me think about my grandma, and I was like, that's not what my grandma would look like in a show. It just is like the least realistic thing you've ever seen, although it is physically possible. But I was just dying laughing. Yeah, she's beautiful, but it's just hilarious that she's playing a grandma.
That's brutal. It's the patriarchy, dude. You know, it's messed up, bro. Hollywood, don't age.
But it's a show for women, dude.
No, I know. Yeah,
I
that
think
is
women
messed up.
like it. Yeah,
they do love it.
Because I was watching it with a woman, and she was like, "Well, it's because they live in like a nice neighborhood. I think it's kind of like aspirational. You know what I mean?
That's okay.
Like everyone's like, yeah, if I lived in that neighborhood and had those kind of means, I'd be a hot grandma too.
Dude, a gilf.
Yeah, and all serial killers are hot. Sure.
But maybe they're
For
doing
sure,
that to. Maybe they're doing that to. They want to be that way because they want to. They think it's make them attractive to men.
What do you mean, like cast the grandmas young?
I got nervous. Yeah. Or is that why women want to be hot grandmas?
I think people just want to look good as
They just want to be
age.
hot.
Yeah.
It's just
But
nice
I think,
to look good.
I think it's tough. It's like in the fictional world, it's nice and it's aspirational. But in like the real world, it's like this actress in her career now has to play grandmas and is being cast outside of other roles she could otherwise play.
Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah, she's in the grandma phase, even though she still looks like she could just be like at the bar of the Phoenix on a Friday night.
100%. Or at Wally's,
Which
dude,
goes
getting
off.
a swanky drink, dude.
Wally's, dude, too much. Weird. Awful place. Everyone in there so bougie and gross. But the nice part about it is it's from all different races and ages. So there's like a real equality of douchebag in there. You're like, there's black douchebags, white douchebags, Middle Eastern douchebags. It's kind of nice. There was a guy in the bathroom, because that's where we went for Joe's going away, who just came in. He was like, yeah. He was making noise. I was like, what are you doing?
Whoa.
And I was waiting for the stall. And then he's like, I'm waiting. He's like, okay, cool, bro. Cool. I was like, is it cool? And then he went to this sink and just started hawking loogies and blowing his nose super loud.
Oh.
And I didn't know what was going on. But then I came out and my friend was like, he's on blow, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cocaine, dude. People love cocaine.
It's back, baby. Like
Be
me on this
careful.
podcast.
Chad, what's your quote of the week?
From Moneyball.
Oh boy.
Oh, dude.
Aaron.
Trouble.
Yeah,
Is
Aaron.
it when he says like, "Oh, we have the MVP, but we're not going to mention him at all in this
No.
movie," or the three best pitchers of their era?
No, this is from
Yeah, mention him.
this is from Billy Bean.
You know why it's
Because-
not a quote? Because it's not in the movie.
Well, this is from Billy Bean. It goes, that guy Aaron on your podcast is a renob. And when he calls and he gives me the answer I'm looking for, I hang up.
Amazing.
That's good dialogue. That's really good dialogue.
Yeah, dude, Aaron Sorkin. He knows who you are.
Yeah.
He's going to get you, dude.
Good writer. What's your quote of the week, Aaron?
Is he though?
You
My
don't think
quote of the
Aaron
week.
Sorkin's a good writer?
He's a bit of a blowhard. It's all about speeches and not about action. But whatever, it's fine.
You didn't like the social
I respect
network?
the take.
No, I do not like.
You don't like the social
You like
network?
the Social Network?
That's such a boring movie, guys.
What? It's not boring at all.
Aaron.
It's so boring.
I didn't love it that much. I liked it, but I can
Are
see what
you
you're
nuts?
saying.
It's a great movie.
It's a solid movie. I really enjoyed it.
You guys
but I
are
was
just
like-
trying to be different.
No, I'm not trying
The
to be
first time
You
you
guys
saw
are
it,
trying to be
you didn't like
different.
it the first time you
I
saw it?
liked The Social Network. No, I did enjoy it. I was into the whole thing, but I'm like, I'm not rushing to rewatch it.
That's good,
I'll
dude.
never rewatch it. You know what movie's great though, and you'll never rewatch is The Revenant.
No, that movie sucks.
That movie sucks.
No, the first act is great. Everything else, snooze fest.
Yeah, snooze fest, Aaron.
Tom Hardy, dude.
Yeah,
Tom
good
Hardy's
take, bro.
performance.
I'll show you the whole movie. It's just this.
Yep. And then Tom Hardy doing this.
Yeah, hot take, Aaron.
Didn't think I would get that kind of pushback.
The bear scene's sick though.
Well,
It's pretty sick.
The first sequence is amazing. That fight when
With the arrows and shit? Yeah, it's cool.
it's all one take.
What do you mean, bro? That's a sick ass scene, dude.
It is sick, but it's not like... I don't know.
That's the only thing I like in the movie.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
I didn't like
even
that
if it's
I
sick.
didn't like that they did it as one shot. I would have liked it if they cut it up a bit more.
I do kind of agree, and it was a little bit too self-stroking of like
yeah,
how we
it
did
felt
this.
faker to me because it was one take. Yeah, that
Yeah.
happens a lot of times with those long single takes. You're just like, yeah, this must have taken months to plan, but honestly, if you just would have shot it with a couple cameras,
I would have liked
It would've been nicer to
1917
follow.
more with cuts. It didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't need there. It lent itself when they were going across enemy lines from that one sequence.
where he runs across like perpendicular to
Very
like
cool.
the charge, is pretty sick, and then he falls and stuff.
But you can still get that long.
But you're
take.
like marveling at the filmmaking. You're not really like engrossed in the movie. I don't know. I think Children of Men is probably the only long take where I was like, yo, this is dope.
it is
dude.
cool.
Now everyone does it. Yeah. What did you do your quote of the week?
No, my quote of the week is I passed by a coffee shop on the way over here, and it was packed, and there were people lined up outside. And so this is the thing I say anytime I see that situation, is I just say, they giving out free blowjobs? Because otherwise, why the fuck are all these people here? Like, this just never makes any sense to me. Like, why you'd ever wait. If I saw a line to something, I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go somewhere else.
If they were giving out free blowjobs, that'd be a long line.
Would
Yeah.
you get in line?
But people would lie.
I'm married. No.
You'd be like, yo, where you at, dude? You coming to meet us for drinks? It's like, I'm somewhere. I'm going to be a minute.
Yeah, this line's just taking forever.
Yeah.
Well, what are you getting? We can just order for you here. No, you can't really order this for me there.
No, they won't have it on the menu.
Yeah.
I'll just be a minute. And then afterwards, they're like, hey, you coming? It's like, no, dude, I'm probably just going to roll home, man. I'm chilling. It's all good, dude. I'm pretty mellow right now.
I'm cool, man.
Not feeling it, dude. That was when we caught our friend was in a hotel room masturbating one time, and our buddy came back to the room. He's like, hey, I won't say his name, but he's like, yada yada's masturbating in the other room. We're like, oh, really? Wow. And then he comes walking to the hotel room with all of us, and he's like, what's up, dudes? And we're like, you just jacked off. And he was like, no, I didn't. We're like, dude, you're unbelievably mellow. You for sure jacked off. What's your quote of the week?
My quote of the week is from a little movie called Dune. Desert Power.
I didn't like Dune that much.
I can't
know,
get through
dude.
it. I'm an hour in. I'm like, this shit is boring. As
I'm
fuck.
not a visual guy. Like I'm sure the visuals are incredible, but that's not what I go to movies for, really.
There are a few convenient, lame things that happen. I don't want to give any spoilers, but visually, the audio. I mean, I love it, and I love world building. I mean, Chad, it's a lot of world building. I agree. Like you got to sit through that exposition. But I think he does it well and visually cool. And if you've seen the old Doom, which I went back and watched,
it's
so bad, so unwatchable. My hot take might be I've never seen anything by David Lynch that I like.
Have you seen like Blue Velvet or Wild at Heart or?
I've seen Blue
Twin
Velvet. I can't remember.
Peaks
I've seen Twin Peaks. I like the intro. It's my favorite part of all of Twin Peaks is just the song. Down, 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 down.
I think I'm just not a fantasy sci-fi guy except for like Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't that none of Harry Potter's okay to me. Lord of the Rings. Maybe I should revisit Lord of the Rings, but anything that doesn't have lightsabers, I'm like, I just can't get into it.
It's a good point.
Marvel, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not big on Marvel stuff. There's some movies that are amazing, that are really fun. Like a bad Marvel movie is still going to have some entertaining beats. But Dune, yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's a huge budget, and it's just like half of a story, too. It's like half of a book,
That's
so
the
it's not
ending's
complete.
so anticlimactic.
Yeah.
He just like, spoiler, he like beats up some scrub in a fight and kills him, and I'm like, Lucchese explained it where he's like, that was like his metaphorical death of his old self, and now he's his new self. I'm like, yeah, it works that way. Like that is a good interpretation, but I'm like, in the moment, I was like, why is this the ending? It just felt so arbitrary.
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't do it for me. The acting's good. I like Jason Momoa in it a lot.
Yeah.
He's like the perfect big bro in it.
He's awesome. Duncan, Idaho, hilarious name. I was gonna make Chalamet my legend of the week, but I think I already have. I freaking love Chalamet, dude. Dude, for how much I dislike Adam Driver or just am jealous of the jobs he gets, Chalamet needs to be getting all of them.
He's good, dude. I mean, it always
I
goes
feel
back.
like he is getting all the jobs.
He needs more.
Right now.
He needs Driver gets more.
I love him and
Yeah,
everything, but
Driver gets more.
it all goes back to the King for me. The fact that he could pull off that part as a 130-pound dude,
yes.
is like incredible because
bro.
he felt really badass in that. Yeah,
Dude, he does. Dude, I went back and watched Call Me by Your Name. He's amazing in that.
Yeah, he's good. But why do they call each other by their names? I still don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Like if we were having sex and I was like, JT, wouldn't you be like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
My quote of the week is from Kurt Vonnegut. My uncle Alex, who is up in heaven now, one of the things he found objectionable about human beings was that they so rarely noticed when times were sweet. We could be drinking lemonade in the shade of an apple tree in the summertime, and Uncle Alex would interrupt the conversation to say, if this isn't nice, what is? So I hope that you will do the same for you for the rest of your lives. When things are going sweetly and peacefully, please pause a moment and then say out loud, if this isn't nice, what is?
I love that.
Good advice from a smart man. Chad, what's your phrase of the week for getting after it?
I just got new batteries.
Nice. Aaron?
I guess I'll do something from Dune, sort of like, let's go get the spice.
Yeah.
Nice. Strider, what's yours?
Quan Su, dudes.
Oh, nice, dude. Surf Ninja.
Yes.
Mine is Moneyball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's a good phrase. Great movie. Everything about it's good.
Except the daughter did.
Yeah. No, she's great. I love her in it.
She's good.
The A's just keep winning championships, right? Just constant championships.
All right, that's it, dudes.
All right, thanks for listening, dudes. Keep writing reviews. Strider, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, legends.
Thanks for doing it, dude.
Later.
Later.
Hand me the screws. Give me the screws.
What is your beef of the week? Aaron, who's your beef of the week? Strider, who's your beef of the week? Joe, what's your quote of the week? Chad, what is your beef of the week? Aaron, who's your beef of the week? Strider, who's your beef of the week? Joe, what's your quote of the week? Chad, what is your beef of the week? Aaron, who's your beef of the week? Strider, who's your beef of the week? Joe, what's your quote of the week? Chad, what is your beef of the week? Aaron, who's your beef of the week? Strider, who's your beef of the week? Joe, what's your quote of the week?
Hand me the screws. Hand me the screws.
Chad, what is your beef of the week? Aaron, who's your beef of the week? Strider, who's your beef of the week? Joe, what's your quote of the week? Chad, what is your beef of the week? Aaron, who's your beef of the week? Strider, who's your beef of the week? Joe, what's your quote of the week?
Hand me the screws. Guys.